In this video, I'm going to show you the tools in StatCrunch that you need in order to get the project done. It's a very short project. So you're going to open the project file and then you need to access the data set. You're going to click here to access the data set. So you can do a control and click, and that should take you to the StatCrunch page. Okay, here is the page that you will see. You need to sign in to StatCrunch, so you click sign in and you enter your username that you use for MyStatLab and password, and here you go, you are in StatCrunch. One of the first questions that you have to do, I'm asking you to find mean, median, standard deviation of the average final grade. I'm going to show you how to access the function. So you go to stat, summary statistics, columns, and you're asked to do the average final grade. I'm just going to do, for example, the class size and hit compute. And here you go. You get the mean, the variance, the standard deviation, the median, the range, minimum, maximum, Q1, Q3, etc. Now, how do you copy and paste a table into your Word document or into the project document? You can simply select like that, Control C, and then open your Word document and paste, because I'm asking you to copy and paste the output that you get from StatCrunch into the Word document. Okay, so this is one of the tasks. The second task is to create a histogram. So let me show you how to create a histogram here for the average final grade. I'm going to do it for the average GPA. So you just go to applets and histogram with the sliders. Select a column, let's say average GPA. You can ignore where and title. You can put a title, for example, average GPA histogram, compute. Here you go, you can see that. And now pay attention, I'm giving you a special bin width, which is the class size to use. So just use the class size that I'm asking you to use. For example, the average final grade, I think I asked you to use a class size of 4 or 5, a bin width of 4 or 5, so make sure to select that. Here you can't select 4 and 5 because these are smaller numbers. That's a different example, but look how you can change the bin width. Even if I ask you to start at a different starting point, you can select it from here. Here we started at 2. If I want to start at 1.5, I could do that, watch. And look how the shape, of the histogram changed. So I'm asking you to create a histogram and then comment on the histogram. What does it look like? A bell-shaped, skewed right, left, etc. Now to copy and paste the histogram, you can do a copy from here and then paste it into your Word document. Then I'm asking you to do a box plot. And let me show you about how to construct a box plot. It's right here. Let's do one for the average GPA, and that's it. Just if you want to do the box horizontally, we can do it horizontally, and here you go. There's a box plot. This is the lowest value. This is the Q1, Q2, Q3, and the maximum. Then in the last question, I'm asking you to do a linear regression, an equation of a line showing a relationship between X and Y, the independent variable and the dependent variable. And how do you do this? Here's what you do. You go to Stat, Regression, Simple Linear, and you pick the two variables. Let me just pick an average final grade. That's not what I asked you to pick, but I'm just gonna pick different numbers and GPA, and you don't have to worry about any of this. and hit compute. And let me show you here. You can see an arrow pointing to the right and to the left. That means there is another graph. And that's what we want actually. But you got a horizontal line here. You're gonna get an oblique line when you do this, but this is how the linear regression works. If you have a line that points up as you walk to the right, that means the linear relationship is positive. As x increases, the y increases. You learned that in algebra. And if you have a line that points down as you move to the right, that means the relationship is negative. As x increases, the y's decrease. And if you see all the points are very close to this line, that means there is a strong linear relationship between the two variables. So if as x increases, you notice that y increase as well, or y decrease, then you can conclude that there is a linear relationship between the x and the y variables. Again, if I'm asking you to copy and paste the graph to your Word document, you can simply copy from here. That's not the graph, this is just an example, guys, I'm showing you. And paste it into the Word document. And once you're done with your project, you can save it and submit it online by uploading the Word document. That's it.